You know, fellas, Command Performance is a very informal show. Sometimes people drop in on request. Sometimes people drop in on their own. Tonight we've got a fellow who dropped in on his head.
Hello.
Clifton Finnegan of Duffy's Tavern.
Thank you, one and all. I bring you greetings on behalf of Duffy's Tavern. Where the elite meet to eat.
That's nice, Finnegan. You know, I've been down to the tavern. Tell me, how are Archie and Miss Duffy?
Please don't, Miss Tierney. Leave Archie and Miss Duffy out of this.
Well, how are the pig's feet?
Let's leave Duffy out of this, too, now.
Well, it's certainly a pleasure to have you here on Command Performance tonight.
Thank you.
May I ask you why you've honored us with a visit?
Oh, most assuredly. I have come down here in the interest of truth to rectify a well-established misconception, may I say.
Well, what's that?
What's that? That I'm a dope.
Why, that's ridiculous.
Of course, I'm no dumbbell. I got a lot on the ball. I can read and I can...
Right?
A guy can't have everything. But I'll prove it. I'm no dope. Go on, ask me a question. Any question. Go ahead, ask me anything. Go ahead.
Well, what kind of a question?
Well, you ought to be able to think up something, a high-class tomato like you.
A high-class tomato? I've never been called that before.
What's the matter? Don't people think you're high-class? I think you're swell.
Now, come on, let's get on with this quiz.
Okay, quiz. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Ask me a question. Now, anything. Go ahead. Do ask me.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's a tough one.
Yeah.
What first president of our country, who was father of his country, had the George Washington Bridge named after him?
Now, wait a minute. No coaching from the audience. Let me see. George.
Yes.
George.
What?
Of course I watch on Saturday night. If I'm dirty, I watch. Otherwise, I don't bother.
Come now. Come on, Finnegan. Who's the father of our country?
I got it. Bing Crosby.
Why, Bing Crosby isn't the father of our country.
Well, he's off to a very good start.
Look, Finnegan. Amazingly enough, the George Washington Bridge was named after George Washington.
Oh.
He was the first and second president. He led the troops at Valley Forge. He chopped down the cherry tree. He crossed the Delaware, married Martha Washington, and had 8 kids.
How'd they ever find time to build that bridge?
Well, you just go over there in the corner and figure it out. And if you get a bright idea, well, you let me know, yeah?
Okay, but how will I know if I get a bright idea? I'm colorblind.
Thank you, Charlie Cantor, for your usual delightful interpretation of Clifton Finnegan. A slight pause in the proceedings as we nod in the direction of Sergeant Al Lados at 3, Sergeant Endler in Glasgow, a couple of Marines in the field, as they put it, also Rossman, Jeep, Totem Pole, Rabbit, Sea Pappy, Bear Who, Wrangler, Banjo Eyes, Fagin the Bee, and Sexy. Lend us an ear, and you shall hear the new Army Nurses song as played for you by the AFRS Orchestra.
are sick or wounded, we nurse them back to health again. As long as healing hands are wanted, you'll find the nurses of the Corps. On ship, on plane, on transport train, at home or on the far-off shore. With loyal hearts we do our part for the Army and the Army Nurse Corps.
Thank you, boys. Well, here at Command Performance HQ, you remember we have a pigeonhole labeled "No request is too big or too small." We wet the second finger right hand and dip it into said pigeonhole and have a brief session with a command from First Sergeant Howard R. Bentley at 986. It reads, quote, "Dear Command, it's getting about that time of year when a fellow's mind turns back to those one-time familiar sounds affiliated with springtime in the country. To get to the point of this delicate subject, I would like to hear the sound of a fertilizer spreader. Spreading its cargo over the still frozen knolls of my native Michigan fields about this time of the year." Unquote. Well, I'll drive the horses. Giddy up, Seabiscuit. Time now to reverse our field and present a young lady whose recent influx of mail has forced the postman to hire a convoy. Let's remove our gloves and welcome Virginia O'Brien.
Thank you, Jean Tierney. I've followed many things in my brief career, but this is the first time I've ever followed one of those. Anyway, thanks for the invite, fellows, and with your permission, I'd like to sing Take It Easy. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't you know it's more romantic when the dance is slow? Take it easy, take it easy. What's the good of feeling high when all the lights are low? Take your time, dance it with ease. Take your time, slow down, take it easy, take it easy. I'm the gal the guys refer to as the Cuban race. Every man I meet would like to be my slave, but I just can't make my eyes behave. Too tired, too tired. Take it easy. Relax and learn to take it easy. I'm a tall red Somali from a torrid clime. Never in a hurry, 'cause I take my time. And I take my time because I know that I'm too tired, too tired, too tired. Back in Guadalupe, I couldn't stand the pace. People showing signs of life around the place. Staying wide awake from 1 o'clock till 3. Proved to be too much of a strain on me, poor me, ho-hum, ho-hum, ho-hum. Take it easy, oh, take it easy. There are lots of caballeros waiting for me yet. Lots of gauchos laps in which I haven't set. But I ask you, how muchacha can a lady get when she's beat? So slumber while I rumba. Shoot the lotus to me, Otis. Shoot the comfort to me, Mumford. It's sleepy time downtown.
you, Virginia O'Brien.